Now,
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he was able to see that, but
I'm able to see it, yeah.
it's really distorted when it's this low. Like I said, serious astronomers won't observe the moon when it's this low in the sky, but
Right.
just to see it magnified like that, I wish I could bring it up to that magnification while we're actually filming. We're video filming now, but I can't do much more with it at this point. So it's getting pretty distorted here. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to go behind the hill now. Well, I appreciate it.
I'll do it again tomorrow. Actually, I won't be here tomorrow. The roads are closed tomorrow. I'm sorry. They lock the gates tomorrow.
On Wednesdays.
Right. But I'll be back on Thursday. It'll be up a little higher. And then we'll...
So Saturn is...
we'll point it up at Saturn and let you see that for now.
That's right, because of Maya.
But there's not much I can do right now with the moon going down there. But there it is. And we will point the scope up at Saturn. I'll put the camera over it.
Oh, is it Saturn? Can we see Saturn now?
In a moment. As soon as I line it up, I'm just kind of rearranging things. I'm trying to do so much here at once. It's
You're gonna see Saturn?
you are in just a moment. As soon as I line the scope up.
I wrote her.
Okay. Well, let's let that go there for a second, and we'll just swing it up here.
That's the current name we're thinking.
Yeah, let's see.
How's Jade Restaurant doing? I haven't been there for a while.
Oh, it's the same place. You know, they've just built $1 million home in the back of it. The owners.
Back of it?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't they live upstairs?
That was another $500,000 addition about 2 years ago. Yeah. He's put another $1 million out to build another home right behind it. So it's they're doing quite well. I haven't got this collar here. Just put all this together.
That's close compared to...
That is a camera, and I can see you perfectly. Beep, 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 beep.
You can come over here and look if you want to.
Oh, you're
It's
supposed
going to be
to
lined
do it
up in a
like
second.
that. It's a screen. See, look at the other side.
I know all about the change. I mean, like your kids already...
What is that thing?
Well, it's an alignment device, but it's not actually calibrated yet. I just put it on today, so I'm way off from being aligned, I'm afraid.
Pretty cool. It's like,
Yeah, we still carry them, but not yet.
something red. That would like make
Okay, let's get this close here.
What was that thing? It's like a red thing.
That's the, it's called a bullseye. It lines the star so you know you have it in the eyepiece. But it's really,
I thought that was you up there.
it's not quite aligned yet. I just set it up today.
I did that about...
Are you excited?
Am I a scientist? Well, kind of sorts.
What the? I can see it. I can see it.
What can you see? Can you explain it? Can you tell us what you see?
It looks like this little teeny tiny little chip. Little oval with a little
Yeah.
two little teeny.
So ask her what she sees there. Go ahead and ask her what she sees.
I can see where
the Arctic pole is. Yeah.
We'll align it. We'll get it a little better aligned here. You see it? We're going to realign it. We're going to put a higher powered eyepiece in. Let me just take a quick look, real quick. We're going to take a. We're going to make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
That's just so genetic.
That's about the way Galileo first saw it.
Is that, I saw something that was
My son's 20.
that. Was that?
Mm-hmm.
What was what? It was that plane up there. You see how it's moving? Yeah.
Okay, that's about the way Galileo first saw it. You can ask your mom to look
I made him go to
if
Europe.
you want. And then we'll magnify with a higher powered eyepiece.
My mom's not here. She's in another country.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's not. She's in Maryland. I'm the grandma.
Okay. Your grandma. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Maryland doesn't seem like another country.
Yeah.
Mom, it's like this little circle with an oval around it.
What are you looking at, Nina?
Oh, beautiful. But you can only see part of it. It's only white dots.
I meant to.
No, but
all
when
right.
you
It's a center.
when
It's
you
long.
It's a planet?
oh no, you're supposed to
I'm going to point the scope at two.
Saturn.
Saturn.
That's about the way Galileo first saw it, the way you're seeing it right now in that scope. He didn't really know it had rings. He wrote, this planet seems to have ears. He wrote a little Mickey Mouse like that with ears on it.
I can see it in close.
It's Mark Seibold.
No,
And you are
seriously.
I'm Kathleen.
You
Kathleen
can't
Richard.
see it.
I need your card because I'm...
You can't see it how I can
And
see
your
it.
name is?
You
Liz,
can
what
see
is
like close up.
Maryland.
Maryland.
It's like something like.
Oh, I know. I remember telling you, yeah. I'm all over the city. I go somewhere different every night for the last 10 years. Has it been that long? Yeah. I just, we
It's
call faces.
it's
Yeah, you probably
it's
talked to the owners and they said, did he talk to you? How would he
like
talk?
close up in the planet.
I'm sorry,
If you
I'm
like
left-handed.
see,
I have a larger right brain capacity. Like
Yeah, like Bill Clinton.
That's just one. Yeah. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs,
Yeah.
Ruben's left-handed.
Bach, Mozart, Beethoven.
What? My brother's
Leonardo,
left-handed.
my
Means you're over right brain?
also up, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Winston Churchill, Hitler, Julius Caesar, Napoleon, Clinton, Gore, Perot, Kennedy, Castro, Joan of Arc, Alexander the Great, Winston Churchill.
Nina, if you look like this, Nina, if you're this far away, and you look into the
want to be
right
associated with Hitler.
like
Well, he was an
this,
artist, before he was a
inside, you can see.
Well, they threw him out of art school and made him angry, and I think that's why.
No, it's more over there. More over
Yeah,
there.
he stayed in
Well,
art
like,
school.
if you lean over, like pretend this is the camera.
Like now,
Really left.
Well, that's thanks to his
No,
wife.
that's a little different.
He didn't even
It's
breathe.
like something like a piece of desert.
He's actually not bad. I just
What
think
is
he's
that
learning.
thing?
He's still learning. It just shows it. It just shows. I'm gonna make a
Something
political
really
statement
cool
on it.
there.
I don't mean to insult anybody's political.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a white dot.
Republicans can make art.
It's something
Is
that it's
signaling for help.
The Democrats are more so.
no. It's like in the planet. Like
You should write down your email and I'll send you an email.
That's a good thing.
and there's like
At
some
1:30 is the baby shower, and then 2:30
I don't know what that
They
is.
do, but they are ridiculed about for some reason.
You should check this out.
Kristen's going to
You
do the
should
baby
check
shower.
this out.
It's at my house.
I'm gonna put this to Saturn and stop talking.
I live in South Tabor.
Okay. Well, so what are you seeing?
But I don't have to leave.
I'm gonna put the, sorry kids, I'm gonna get things in order here. I got things scattered all over the place. We're gonna put a higher powered eyepiece. I'm gonna also set that one too,
5:30.
so you can see this a little bit bigger. So Stuart, what do you think? Can you imagine doing this single-handedly across the
It'd be a
nation?
lot of work.
Across the nation for 10,000 miles?
I
Yeah.
wish I could be
Is
there.
it okay if I
You wish you could be there?
Yeah, I
On
don't know
Saturn?
what the thing is.
One day.
Is that Ruben?
I took an eyepiece out of here earlier. Here it is.
I've got a business.
Is it still there?
Okay, so,
It's probably drifted out.
I don't think it is.
me just
I
take-
don't think so.
Okay, it's still there, way over in the left edge.
If you don't look really closely, if you go sort of far away, you can see something.
Okay, that's, now it's centered. You can see something. What? I'm sorry.
Email me that.
Go ahead.
Thank you for showing me this.
Oh, you're welcome. Wait till you see it bigger. We're going to put a higher powered eyepiece in.
I know.
Have you seen it yet at all?
We're going. Oh, no, that's okay.
Okay, you should. You should see it magnified with a higher powered eyepiece. I'm sorry I got sidetracked talking about politics.
Someone's got to remind him to get that.
So, now that's about the way Galileo first saw it. I'll let you see this real quick and then I'll let these ladies behind you look too. And then we'll put this higher.
It's hard to
I'm sorry? I'm an amateur of sorts. Halfway, maybe professional. I taught at the university a few years ago. It's just an adjunct professor volunteer. So I worked in IT computer work for 30 years.
If you don't really,
You should. I mean, the universe is our home, and we're all within it, so we should take notice of it. Isn't that true? That we should.
I'm the grandmother. I've been around so long. Yeah.
I get a lot of people walking up in the streets, and some man will walk up occasionally in the crowd, and he'll sheepishly say behind me, whisper me, he says, "Man, I got to tell you something. I'm really interested in this kind of thing." He says, "All these people looking, you should ask them each for $5. You could make a lot of money at this." I said, "No, I would never do that." I said, "That's not the idea
So
here."
are you at the University of Portland?
No, I'm right here right now.
it's something.
I'm kidding, of course. No, I've never worked for the U of E, but I know people that have.
Is Saturn? Is that one that we're looking? Is that the one that has like stars around it? Has rings.
It does. You're going to see the ring here. When I put this hard eyepiece in, I just want you to just take
Yeah.
a quick look.
I
Take a real quick look.
saw it. I can see it.
Kind of looks like a moon right now, but it looks
Just take a real quick look, and I'm going to change the eyepiece.
Yeah,
You'll
and
see how much different. Don't wait till you see
I see it sort of like a.
But go ahead and just look real quick if you haven't seen this. All you do.
She doesn't look see.
I want you to see. This is about the way Galileo first saw it. This is about all he saw.
Oh wow.
See how tiny it is? You can tell there's a ring around it. But now, has somebody not seen it small yet? I just want you to see the difference. And that's about all he saw. But then about maybe 20, 30 years later, I'll show you how different it was. When Isaac Newton made a reflector telescope like this, he had higher powered eyepieces. And other astronomers did too.
I went down. It's okay.
Now be careful when when you get close, this will be real sensitive. You don't want to bump it. Somebody turn that chair over here real quick and we can sit and look at this. 'Cause you'll see it better if you see it.
The grade school paper. Yeah, I had a
There you go.
I think he probably wants it right there.
But you're in his way.
Actually not there, but yeah, just behind me here. Thanks. Thanks, Drew. Now when you look at Saturn now, you're going to see these little starlight specks all around. That's Saturn's moons. There's a bright one up above it, a star. You think it's a star, it's actually the moon Titan. Saturn's largest moon, but you can't, you have to kind of step away from the telescope just so we can see past you there. There you go.
Titan is provable for life.
Is it really?
There might be life on it.
Now take a look and tell me what it looks like. Is it different than you saw it before?
Although I told Maya I had
Bigger?
things and she's all
You can see the rings better now?
Teeny tiny star too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Titan.
The moon.
It's called Titan.
Really?
Remember Titan's provable is
So what do you think?
scientifically
Can you see it better now?
for life.
There's a little star above
It
it.
has its own
If
atmosphere
you look really
and water
careful,
on
you're
it.
seated. You can get comfortable and block the streetlights from your eyes. Just these other little tiny specks of starlight around the rings.
Water and an atmosphere.
There's actually several other moons. But you have to be seated and comfortable.
I think there's life
The first thing astronomy teaches is patience and humility. Not like iPhones or texting or email or spell check or Mario Brothers or Game Boy or Xbox. I'm trying to name all these things. I've heard the names and I don't know what they mean. I'm sure all the kids know what
Right. At least you can name it.
Yeah, I read a lot. I spend a lot of time reading on. I read other papers from around the world. I don't read the Oregonian so much. I read the New York Times every day for the last 20 years. But they seem to, it's probably drifted out. Is it actually out of
It's drifted out a little bit.
Okay, just stay there. Keep looking at it. I'm going to,
If you put life
I'm
there,
going to try to realign it.
it might get air.
Careful, you might just let your eye come back just a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, watch.
If you put
I'm
like
going to move it toward you very slowly.
if you put like plants in every planet, you would like it'll be like a planet.
Did you already get to take a look?
It could be.
Lower right.
Not yet.
Well, some of them will, not all of them.
Yeah, we want
Put it on Neptune, it just freezes.
It's kind of drift up.
Died.
So it's in the lower right.
Neptune. It's in the upper right.
Is upper right? Okay, so
Jupiter
What do you know about
probably it's too gassy there.
Are you dude?
so it'll
He's
drift.
dude.
It's just a little too cold.
Somebody's
Middle right,
talking
it'll
to you.
drift across.
What do you know about
It's
deep sea
moving
ocean?
slowly. You can see that.
The deep sea ocean?
Yeah.
That's actually us turning.
equally
That's the Earth
interesting
turning.
as
You see it moving here. The sky appears to be
You
moving.
can't see anything.
What
The
do you
ancients
want to know
thought that
about
all
deep
these
sea?
stars were going around us. And they thought like when the moon went down
Do you know
there, they
anything
thought it
more
was
about the
actually
deep
going
sea?
around the Earth, like the sun every day, they thought.
Yeah.
Everything was going
I know
around
something about
us.
Big
Well,
Baikal.
Galileo,
It's the deepest lake.
other astronomers
The deepest
suggested
point.
that we're all going around the
You
sun.
can, it's like
At different rates, and the planets at different time periods. Mars takes about another half a year extra than ours, and once around Saturn takes 29 years, and once around the Sun. Jupiter takes about 12 years. And
Marinade.
Pasta sauce?
I'm sorry, can you walk?
Can you see Saturn? Sorry, did you step like that?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you behind me. Sorry. I'll realign real quick for you. It's right there. It's like a bright star right there. See? And this one over here is Mars. It's kind of red orange.
It's like right there. Could you get a could I get a picture of you?
Saturn there?
Oh, sure. You want to? Let me just realign this real quick because I'm let this lady behind me look.
Are you looking at Saturn now?
I'm just realigning it again. We've been looking at it for the last few minutes.
That's what it is.
Did you want to stand over here on this side?
Finch Merida is the biggest.
I think she wants to take. Does she want to take a good shot or just about?
It's only for like as big as the.
You can send me one if you want.
It's
I put
only
up a
as
huge
big
album
as,
of all the shots people take. Actually, I do a lot of my own. And
Mark, S-I-D-B-O-L-D.
S-E-I, E before I.
S-E-I-B-O-L-D.
B-O-L-D, right? It's German. So like Einstein, you know, it's E-I. Or Heinz ketchup is H-E-I. And all the German spellings put the E before the I. They pronounce the second. Yeah, they pronounce the second vowel, not the first. So somebody was going to come here and look, and where'd she go now? Okay.
I was too. Yeah, Liz wants to.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the scenes tonight are not as good as they were last night. There's a little bit of turbulence in the atmosphere, but if you look carefully, The Rossby astronomers do this out in the gorge quite often, once a month in the summer months. And they take telescopes out there that make this look like a toy. They're just huge.
Oh, really?
They're like the size of phone booths.
Wow. Where in the gorge?
At Rooster Rock State Park. They'll be there on the night of the Perseid meteor shower peak again, which is it's a Tuesday night,
my
August.
God. Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, August 12th
That's beautiful.
You can't see the.
Tuesday night, August 12th will be the peak of the Perseid meteor shower. Unfortunately, it's a near full moon. It'll flood. The moonlight will flood a lot of the meteors out. You won't see them so well this year.
Wow. Wow. I want to do this again.
But you should see it in a bigger scope even. Some nights I can magnify it more than this. It depends on the atmospheric conditions.
Where's your bag?
And
Thanks, it's all over
the moon will be much more impressive tomorrow night than what you saw tonight because it was pretty low in the atmosphere and distorted. So
What time you'll be here about the same time?
I told everybody tonight I would be here. Oh, that's okay. You're all right. This is the thing I'm more concerned about. It's actually, no, it's okay. It's okay. I temporarily put this together. I'll realign real quick.
I'm so
1 second.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Where'd you get your telescope?
It's a tough one to
about my
spell, isn't it? I'll give you a business card here in a second.
saw more.
Yeah, you want to collect these because they look like trading cards. They got my art in the back. I do huge pastel sketches looking through the telescope for hours. You'd think it was an obsession. And it is.
Yeah. Are you on Flickr and stuff like that?
I don't use Flickr, but NASA's run my work several times over the years. Yeah, that's quite an accolade. I know, these things are supposed to pop out here, but they don't. We are in the night sky right now.
No, it's like a live broadcast. Oh yeah, like stars and constellations.
I've heard of it. You know, there's so many websites that I don't keep up with all.
What's your favorite? No.
For the internet? Well, my favorite is just like doing this out here. Because I think so much of the public is seeing this stuff on the internet. They're assuming they're experiencing it. They're not going out looking through real telescopes. And this is just a small introduction. You should go out to the gorge. And you wouldn't believe it. You're not going to go to some little remote place in the dark alone. There's nothing to worry about. There are thousands of people there, families and kids. Sometimes it backs up. The freeway accident backs up a mile on I-4 just past Multiple Falls to go to the star parks. They're free and just roast. Hundreds to thousands of people.
Are there any this week?
No, there's one tomorrow night at Almsey, but it's only for members. And I'm a little angered that they do this only for their members sometimes. Because a bunch of lady friends of mine saw it on Facebook. The announcement got through to somebody in the public. They said, Mark, we want to come over to Star Park. I said, well, come. I just found tonight it's for members only. The members of, not Almsey, but the Rossby astronomers. There are two different factions there. Yeah, the Rossby astronomers are a separate.
Okay, we're gonna.
I've got to.
Not as fancy as this one. That's another one.
I found my IG's box here somewhere. I set it down. Oh, here it is.
Where do you get all of your telescopes?
They've been acquired from various places over time. This one was given me by Celestron, brand new out of the box, a $1,200 instrument to take overseas and teach in Fiji.
Can we help you get the cards out?
Yeah, I'm going to use a little knife because scissors I have to cut. But I have to actually, this is embarrassing. I have to put a piece of tape on it because the sensors have become lost to focus on. I've been calling Celestron for the last month, asking them just to send me these little screws and hold this piece on. I said, I've got to go to a public star park. It's going to be embarrassing.
I was trying to let you go ahead
But
just for enough time to gain on the actual, but not enough time to
sounds familiar.
like wrap it. He's in Seattle and he does a lot of
Public astronomy like this?
When you email me, I'll email back.
Okay, let's grab our stuff.
Oh yeah. Kids probably get seeing this motorized thing running real quick before you take off. The moon just went down, but Saturn's in that big scope. You won't look at it. But somebody will have to realign it. That gentleman that was here the other night, Stuart,
It's not aligned right.
help me operate it. I think he's left. Yeah, I
But
stopped doing that about 5 years ago.
it actually it got moved.
You can see it, Nina.
There is
To me, every night's a Saturday.
see it?
night.
You can see it. Can you do some?
The last 5 years,
Yeah.
6 years.
Am I looking at the right
That
thing?
sounds crazy.
Here, Ruben, take your
I don't remember the
bag.
days having to get up and I worked.
Looks like a
for
microscope
30 years
thing.
downtown in IT.
It looks like little
Gotta get up at 4 in the
things
morning.
themselves.
You're still trying to look for it, aren't you? That's it. You got
No,
it.
we gotta go.
Okay, I'll
Text it to me.
give you a card here. 1 second.
We gotta go.
Here you go.
She's gotta get up early.
Okay. No, just, sorry. I just thought it. Actually, the park gates are supposed to be locked. And you can get stuck up there. It's no big deal. They've left them open left. This is really too bad. I got to ruin this. We're supposed to. Somebody else want one?
I do.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry to keep you. Look up the list of these astronomers and stuff like
I
that.
know somebody else. Yeah.
And you'll see all the things about star parties they do.
Oh, I know somebody who would love.
They should.
Okay, well, be in touch.
It's free education.
Bye,
Okay,
nice seeing you guys.
good to meet you again. All right.
Oh, nice to see you.
Yes, I'm doing everybody here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
It was so fun.
I'm sorry it's
No, we're
it's just
thrilled. It's all,
I tried to put South is such a great this scout right here.
no, it's just they're little, still kind of on Maryland time, so.
Oh, they are. They traveled from Maryland.
Yeah.
Wow. This is it. So you experience something quite
See
different.
like microscope things.
There's a lot of people getting. Some of them have the news in the background. So they're busy for a short period and coming back. Oh,
They look like things in cells though, you know?
oh, that's great. Your parents take us there as kids.
Collection stuff.
Some
Hopefully get to see at least some.
here, take a different.
Space looks
Other ones have the arrows in the back. Yeah, that's
I mean, I
fine.
wouldn't be honestly surprised whatsoever. 'Cause
Yeah.
let's face it, we're all just.
Yeah, they do
different
that.
sizes.
Mercedes has it on one side, the other. You select it and you get out and turn it on. There's no way to go. Somebody not get one?
Reservoir.
Okay.
Backup water.
Right.
I will.
This is so great.
Okay, it's good to meet you. All right. If I don't see them, don't have to say goodbye. I'm glad we had a chance to do this.
How does
So-
one adjust it?
In a second, I'm going to get this in. Oh, you know, I could have told people to have the phones with the Q4. You could just put it on this code and it brings me up and all this information.
That's so interesting.
I forgot to do that. Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, the Q4 on the phones, you just read the barcodes today and everything. There's a barcode there, see it? If you just do a search for Q4 code, I think it's called.
Search. How do you search?
You know, like Google search. You probably have a smartphone that has all that. Sorry, it's just,
You may.
368.
You may.
and it brings up a business card, electronic business card that shows all these scopes. And there's nothing for sale there really. It's just, people ask me all the time, where'd you get the scope? Or
I like how this Odyssey brand says that it's compact.
it is. You should see the original gentleman who designed these.
Oh my.
He just died at age 98. I went to the memorial in LA for him.
Wow.
He's in all the astronomy books of the world. He did this for free. He showed people how to build these for 40 years for free.
That is fantastic.
John Dobson, yeah, if you've never heard of him, everybody should know that name.
Yeah.
He's on Johnny Carson's Tonight Show a couple times, and he's been in all over the world teaching people how to build telescopes. This is a commercially made one. Okay, now it's very sensitive, so just don't bump it.
I'll try my best.
And you'll see it in the lower right, and it'll slowly drift up. It'll be real obvious.
Oh shit!
Did you get a card?
That's what's up.
Okay. I will. Oh no, tomorrow I can't. They lock the gates tomorrow for auto traffic. And but Thursday night I'll be back. I'll do it again Thursday. And Friday.
We're just visiting.
Oh my gosh, if you should see
From Alaska. Wow,
We
you're a long
can't
ways
see the
off.
stars in the
Isn't that fucking neato?
You can, because you never get.
I saw it. I just assumed.
Oh, it doesn't go to full nighttime in the summer there. That's right. I forgot about that.
It's very dark.
So what do you think, ladies? Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
We make up for it.
You got it. You got it. You nailed it, dude. You did.
I nailed
Watch them all day in the winter.
That's incredible.
That's amazing. So you have 6 months of light and 6 months of darkness then.
No, we're not that far north. We're around.
Well, it's pretty.
They're
It's
around
pretty
there.
dark in the winter time. It gets dark about 6 o'clock. 4.